Alright guys, today I'm sitting here with a 2018 Ford EcoBoost Mustang. This thing is very clean inside and out. I'm going to show you everything about this car. Really, I like this thing. I don't think it sounds that bad for a little turbo 4-cylinder. I think this thing is decent. I think it's pretty decent. It's not a GT, but I'm going to show you why that this is probably still a good option, even though it's not a V8 packing for 500 horsepower. So let's just go ahead and get right into this one. Alright, so as usual, we're going to start here at the front with this big, massive open grille. It looks pretty good in black. I'm glad it's not chrome or anything like that. And then you're going to have more of ventilation here, also in black. Looks really good. I like that there's no chrome. Chrome is ugly. No, not a fan. Not a fan. So we also have this front lip extension here. This thing also looks very good in black. It makes it look more aggressive. Definitely might fool you for a GT for sure, but nonetheless it looks pretty good, and I'm glad to see that it's on the car, maybe giving it a more sporty look for sure. And then you just have your Mustang logo here, put it right in the center, nice and black, again no chrome. And then we can talk about these headlights. You do have your tri-bar daytime running lamps, which in my opinion look very, very good. I think that it gives it a nice sharp look as opposed to some of the earlier models of the Mustang. I really like this styling. And then you do have your side marker light here that's going to wrap around a big portion of the bumper, and you do have a functional vent here in the corner of the bumper. It's going to allow some airflow in there. And now we're going to get onto the hood. We do have these nice aggressive looking vents here with these little divots here in the bulge of the hood. So the hood does come up, rise, and then it does drop down into these divots here for these vents. And I think this is also a really nice touch on this car. Definitely gives it a more aggressive and sporty look for sure, for sure. So as we work our way down the side of the car, first thing you're going to notice are these very good looking 19-inch black wheels that they have on here. It is a nice staggered fit on this car. I think it really looks good in black. I don't think alloy would have looked that good. So it's definitely a nice touch. And then we work our way down. We do have a little side skirt here that's going to run along the bottom of the door. And again, it looks really good in black. It adds more, aggression to the overall look of the car. One really cool thing I thought about the car was when I saw these side mirrors. Just the design and the angle that they sit at, which is really cool. Really stood out to me, rather than just your typical side mirror just on your Nissan Altima or whatever. So I really like that. The styling looks like it could be aerodynamic, but it could be, but not very much. But overall, it's a really good look for the car, and I think it gives it a nice, sleek design for sure. And then we work our way down a little bit more, and then we do just have black molding around the windows here. Again, no chrome. Looks really, really good. And we just keep working our way back. We have painted white door handle. Some car companies just do black, unpainted. They don't really paint it. This looks really good. And then you're also going to have, you can have the key in your pocket, you can touch, and it'll unlock the door for you. We work our way back as we see these body lines here that are going to disappear into this quarter panel, and then work its way back as you get to the back side of the quarter panel towards the tail light of the car. And then they've also blacked out the entire roof, which is really, really nice. There's no sunroof, so just for ventilation, just for aerodynamic purposes, they do have divots here in the roof, but this really does look good without a sunroof. It really does look good in black. This thing is really just sick. really cool. They have the third brake light hidden away at the top of the roof line here, and overall really just looks good, especially with the windows being tinted a little bit. It's really nice. So now working our way to the back of the car, they have added this this little ducktail spoiler on here, which does have a little crease and divot here in the center, but I think it does look really good on this car for sure. Definitely better than no spoiler at all. I really like the design of these taillights here. Again, like kind of like the tri-bar in the front for the daytime running lamps, they have a tri-bar here in the rear. It looks really good. It's angled, it's very sharp, it's very aggressive. It looks really good. LED lighting, super bright. It's really just a nice combination. I like how everything around the housings here is just blacked out, including the badge again. No chrome really anywhere. Just working its way all the way around, wrapped up. Black on the spoiler. You got your reverse camera, your backup camera hidden away right above the Mustang logo here. We work our way down. You just have your plate mount. That's all typical, but you have an MBRP catback exhaust system, and this thing does sound very good. And you just have again black here with the diffuser. Overall, this is just very good looking. And now stepping into the 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost, you're gonna see just a lot of black on this door card here, which is really nice. It just darkens up the car, darkens up the interior. It's really nice. So you're gonna have this little cloth padding here. You're gonna have nice leather stitching that's gonna go all the way down from the beginning of the door card here, pretty much all the way to the end. And you're going to have chrome here on the handles to get out and to pull the door in. Then you're going to have just a little storage container down here. No cup holder. You're not going to be able to fit too much in there. I wouldn't really get too happy about it. But there is 2 speakers on each door here, just your little tweeters. But you just grab your handle here to get in and out. You got a lock and unlock button. Simple as that. Power, driver and passenger mirrors and windows, and then you can do just your adjustments by button. So you select which one that you want, and then you use the dial to go up, down, left, right, that kind of thing. Real simple, really easy to use, and the buttons do feel great. They don't feel cheap or anything. It's a very well put together car for sure. First thing on your left is going to be your gauge dimmer, so you can go darker, you can go lighter. Very simple, very easy to use, and very effective. You just have your parking lights and your driving lights at the dial here, and you do have a vent right up on top of that. Again, just very smooth, very easy to open and close. It's pretty simple. And then you have a very nice leather wrapped steering wheel where you can change the volume up and down. You can change your songs. You can cancel all volume. You do have your cruise control options on the left side. Then you come over to the right side and you have your phone connectivity options, and then you have your menu buttons, your up, down, just scrolling through the menu, and then you're okay to okay, like the vehicle's on. Your tire pressure is low. You're in track mode. Whatever. It's all done really by these buttons, and then you're gonna have these little paddle shifters here. They move with the steering wheel. It'd be nice if they were stationary, but this is not that high tech of a car, I guess. So you do have your blinkers on the left and your windshield wipers on the right. Just your standard typical things. Your brights, you're going to flick the turn stalk forward and then backward turn off. And then your wipers, you just go up and you change the intermittent wiper speed, and then you just pull the nozzle towards you, and that'll spray the windshield and automatically clean it with the wipers. And again, like I said, the steering wheel's leather wrap is very soft and it is very, very nice. Like, zero complaints on this steering wheel. This thing is really, really comfortable, really, really nice, and I was very surprised. And then on the dash here, you do have more of this leather stitching, the soft touch material up here. Very nice, very clean. It's all black. And then in the center here, they do have this weird kind of pattern, like vinyl or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of out of place, but it is what it is, because it's not chrome and it doesn't look too bad. But personally, I'd probably vinyl wrap it black, just to keep everything in here black, because nothing else in here is that color except this thing. So then we get into the radio, and you can go in there and you can control the tune, so you can change your station with the right dial here, and then on the left dial you're going to be able to change your volume up and down. You can change your tracks left and right, and your power button to turn the radio off, and it'll bring you back into the main menu. And then you have all your climate options down below, as well as in the infotainment system. But if you want them down below, you just go up and down, and for the driver, up and down for the passenger. It's a dual climate system, so you can say you're cold and your date can say that she's too hot, whatever. It's like, alright, whatever, we don't have to fight about it because we each get our own. So you do have your power button, so you're going to have your AC, your max AC, your fan speed, recirculation, defrost, rear defrost, etc., etc. All very easy, very simple to use, just right there. It's just very, very easy. I have no complaints about that, except these little two buttons on each side that kind of have no purpose at all. They're kind of fake. I don't know. I think they should just like get rid of that or something. I don't know. I don't personally like fake buttons. But yeah, so right below that, you're gonna have your engine start stop button. It's a nice little red with silver here. And then you have your little switches, and these switches are so cool. First off, you have your hazard lights, and then you go ahead and flip that up, and then your hazards will flash on the dash. You have your traction control off button, so you go ahead and flip that up, and you can switch between your traction on and off. Really, really cool. And then you have this button labeled just the steering wheel. And at first I was like, oh, maybe it would be a heated steering wheel. That's dope. No. You go ahead and flip that, and you can go through the options of how you want to steer, whether that's comfort or sport or whatever the case may be. And then your last switch, this is your mode. And then you put this in either comfort, sport, track, drag strip, or snow/wet. There's a lot of options for this thing, and I don't know how well this thing would work in the snow, but that is an option, and I'm sure it won't allow you to turn traction off at all. But when you're in track mode, it turns it off for you, and you can't change it. So if you want traction, the best you're gonna get is Sport Plus. So just below that, you just have a little USB and then a little car charger, pretty standard. You have your gear selector, which is pretty cool because you just press down at the top here with your thumb, and then you can go ahead and go through and select all your gears, which is a pretty unique thing that I haven't seen in too many other cars. And then right behind that, you're going to have two cup holders, and there are only two cup holders in this car. And then to the left of your cup holders, you're going to have a nice handbrake, leather wrap at the boot and at the handle. Very, very nice, very soft touch, just very, very comfortable. and right behind that you're going to have your center console. So you'll just go ahead and lift this tab, and then it will automatically open for you. And then as you can see, you do have another car charging port and another USB port in there, and it's a pretty big size center there. You should be able to fit your phone or whatever the heck you're charging in there. A couple other things, like I said, don't expect too much out of the door pockets because they're just not very practical, to be honest. But when you're ready to close it up, you just go ahead and close it right back up, click it in, and then this is very, very soft touch material here for your elbow. Very soft, no complaints at all. This is very, very comfortable in here. And then also, again, being 6'1", there is quite a bit of room in here. These seats, can continue to go back. I mean, this pedal is, this is all really good right here. This is all very, very comfortable. These seats hold me in pretty good. I'm not a very big guy, but so that might be an issue for some people. But these seats are very comfortable. The amount of room that you have in here is comfortable. My knees are nowhere near the steering wheel. I couldn't even really try and put my knees up and really be doing too much. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of room in here. So if you're taller like me, you definitely get by with the leg room. Just about, kind of like the width of your body and everything, coming down to like these seats for sure. Because I'm, like I said, not a very big guy, but my lats are on both sides of the bolstering, so it's definitely hugging me in, pretty decently, not too bad. And then this thing is wired for subs, so there are some little electrical boxes and stuff like that. So we're going to move over. You do have a little Mustang badge above your glove box there, and then we're going to just go ahead and open the glove box. You just press in this button and it drops down nice and smooth. And then there's, you put your registration there, whatever the heck, whatever else the cop wants. And then you just go ahead and close it up when you're done. And passenger side, it's all the same thing. Just got your basic speaker, your tweeter speaker, power down for the window, and just your little door lever, and your lock and unlock button. All pretty standard, all pretty basic, but very, very soft touch material in here. It's very, very comfortable. And right above you, you are going to have just your visors. They are black. The headliner is black. Everything in here is black. It's really nice. I hate other colored I hate other colored headliner. It's just not the move at all. So it being all black is really nice, and you just pop this up. You got two little lights in here, and then also for the passenger, same song, nothing too special. So to get in the trunk, you're just gonna press this little button here inside the cabin, and you're just gonna come out back here and just lift up, and this thing will slowly rise up. It does have gas struts to hold it up, which is very nice. With the sub being in here, I still think there's a decent amount of room. You're not gonna hold too much. You're not gonna move out and cross the country in this car, but it has enough. You can go ahead and get the groceries and get other little things that you need here and there. But again, for a muscle car, I mean, it's not really expected for it to have a bed of a trunk. It's not too bad. And then you just go ahead and lift this little tab here, and then you're going to find your air compressor, spare tire, etc., everything you need to get you back on the road. So now we're going to pop the hood, and to do that, all you have to do is just pull this little lever here at the bottom left near your foot, and you just come out here outside. You go ahead and lift the hood a little bit, and then you just move the lever to the left and up, and then you're going to rise, and then take your little hood prop and just put it in where the arrow goes. now we get to see this 2.3 liter inline 4 turbo engine in this Ford Mustang EcoBoost. This thing does produce 310 horsepower. It'll get you 21 in the city, 32 on the highway. Pretty decent, pretty impressive numbers. I mean, for the way this thing sounds, I mean, I'll take that all day long. This thing is very, very clean. Like, I don't see anything. It's not leaking oil, it's not leaking coolant. This doesn't leak anything. This is like brand new. Like, the way that this has just been dressed up is just amazing. You can see the turbo here on the left side, and this thing again, it just sounds amazing. It is rumored that this 2.3 liter engine did become kind of like the predecessor of the Mazda Speed 6 engine. Because Ford did help them develop that. So this is basically the modern day Speed 6 engine here, which is very interesting when you think about it. But yeah, nonetheless, again, not a V8, but you're going to hear how this thing sounds, and you're going to see why I think it's probably not that bad. It's still probably a very good option, a very affordable option if you still want a muscle car and still want kind of a muscular sound to your car as well when you're mashing the gas and getting through those gears. So let's go ahead, start it up, see how it sounds, and I know you guys have been waiting for this one. This thing really sounds nice. I'm not even capping. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost with the 2.3 liter inline 4 turbo. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as much as I did. This thing was a lot of fun. I was very surprised by Ford and Ford products. Really hated Ford interiors for a long time. Like, I just thought they were disgusting. A lot of the cars I just thought were just gross, honestly. But this thing right here is nice. This is very sick. This is very affordable. If you do want to come check this car out, it is at West Coast Auto Works here in Edmonds for sale. You can come check this thing out anytime. Really, this thing is just spotless. I really like the color. The black and the white just goes together. I like that there's no chrome. This thing's already wired up for subs, so if you're looking for that, then save yourself some money. With those kind of modifications. It is already Bluetooth compatible and everything. This thing is just, honestly, just like I said, I'm just kind of shocked at this thing. Not a GT, not a V8. If you want some good gas mileage, if you still want the looks, if you want, a nice sound, definitely if you want some turbo noises when you're mashing it, or when you're letting off, you want some stu-do-do, whatever the heck you're looking for. This thing is just, this is just a nice car, honestly. 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost. Come check it out. Come see it. Again, it is for sale. Very clean car. Not exaggerating. Cleanest car I've reviewed yet. This thing is just super spotless. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe down below.
All these cars, huh?
Kind of. So if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. I'm going to be filming more cars, reviewing more cars, guys. This is not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. If I can review your car, do let me know. Please let me know. I can't wait to meet some of my subscribers, get, some car ride-alongs, do some car stuff, go to meets. You guys, go ahead, be social, be active. Rated R6. You can find me on Instagram. and YouTube here and Facebook. So if you do want to contact me, those are the ways to reach me. Hit me up in the comment section too. I'll respond. Don't worry, I got you. I'll respond. So thanks for watching, y'all. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Take it easy.